AFTV Lee, we just lost our first league game of the season against a team that we never like losing to, United away, Old Trafford. What do you make of it first and foremost?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm hurting. I'm hurting today because I felt we played really, really well, better than what I thought we was going to be fair. Listen, if we play like that more times than not, we're going to win games of football. I thought today, we played really, really well. The downside of it was, we missed a lot of chances, but look at the positive. When have you ever gone to Old Trafford and created so many? And the toughest thing to take is that when we were 1-1 and I thought we was going to go on to win it. Now, if you'd say there was a power cut and everything there, everybody in the country would be turning around and going, well, Arsenal will never have lost that game. When you power it back up and to lose 3-1 is a bit of a bitter pill to swallow, because it definitely didn't deserve to be. But you can't defend like we did. You can't defend like that.
Well, next question, where did it go wrong? The defence?
A little bit of both. I felt that I think if we've had 20 shots today at Old Trafford and only 2 on target, 2 or 3, defensively, not good enough. Listen, I thought we was much, much better than Man United in all departments today, but apart from one, and they were clinical. And people will turn around and go, well, that's part of the job, and it is, So I think they had 4, maybe 5 chances, and they took 3 of them. So that's something that we've got to work on. But I think that it's very, very hard to criticise that performance because I thought we played really, really well.
But the first 5 games, the performance and the results indicated a change of Arsenal. Now, this is our first Big Six fixture. Is there enough to take away from it? The result went against us, but we both mentioned in our fan cam that, we played some good stuff at times and we was unfortunate. But is there enough to take away from this game to further add to the belief and hope that we have turned the corner and we are going in the right direction?
Yeah, I do think that there is. I think that, a couple of things today, I think that, I think Thomas Partey, that sort of position there was a big, big loss to us today, but we still created and done a lot of things good. The one thing that people will turn around, which is a little bit hard for me to sort of digest at the moment, is that if we play bad at Old Trafford, or we go to one of the big teams and whatever, we play bad, we lose. If we play well and lose, it's a lot harder to take as well, because you look at it and think, well, if you've played bad, you look at it and you go, well, we deserve to lose. Mm-hmm. Today, I don't look at it like that. I don't think that we deserve to lose today. And that's hard, I'm going to look at the pluses today. I thought that we played some fantastic stuff. The hardest thing to take for me as a fan watching that game, 2 key things. In the first half, we was well on top. We was all over them, and they hit us with a goal. And we done it in the second half. We was playing really, really well. We got back to 1-1, and then we shot ourselves in the foot. So it is hard to take. I'm gonna, I'm gonna have to mention the substitutions. For me, I said it at the time when we were watching the game. I didn't really think we needed to make any substitutions. I think we was playing really, really well. And then for whatever reason, again, I'm not criticising Mikel when I say this. It's fine lines, and he makes 3 substitutions. It doesn't work. We go further behind. And I think we lost a lot of shape from that moment on, So
we had nothing after that.
Well, nothing after that. Yeah, I just felt that if we just kept plugging away, I think points were made very, very good on the stream today. That maybe at 1-1, do we just say, right, let's stick at 1-1, take the point and move on? But when you're playing that well, Turkish, it's very, very hard not to. I think that if it was me, I would have probably just said, right, just see how it goes, and see the game finish at 2-1 if that was the case. But listen, there's plenty of things to work on. I think defensively, I think Mikel's got to have a look at a couple of positions now. I'm with you. I just heard your interview there. I think Gabriel, it's not the first time that he's been poor. And everybody knows I'm a big fan of his. He's just not started off well. I don't know why, whether it's because it's a new partnership or whatever. But I think that maybe that's got to be looked at, particularly now with Tomiyasu. He's going to play on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. But I'll tell you what, Ben White maybe at fault for the 3rd goal. But can someone tell me there was Sanchez playing? Not Sanchez. Sancho, was he playing today? I thought he was very, very quiet. Whose side was he on? Ben White's side. I thought the new fella Anthony caused all sorts of problems in the first half until he went off. But I didn't really see Sancho do anything today. But You know, I look at it today, Rashford, you know, he's got pace. Has he got a lot else? I'm not so sure. But, you know, he's had he's run from the halfway line on there. So we've made a couple of mistakes defensively, and it's hard to take. And, you know, it's hard to take against them as well, because I look at it and I don't think they're the greatest side in the world at this moment in time. They're far from it. But they always do us at Old Trafford. Whatever way you look at it, they always do, whether, you know, they're in good form or not. And it's just one of those things. The one thing that I will say is going to disappoint me, and it gives me the hump a little bit when people say, oh, well, 5 easy wins. There's no easy wins in the Premier League, you know what I mean? Like Fulham have proved that is the case, you know. Crystal Palace gone to Newcastle yesterday and got a point. Like we beat them at home. Give it a little bit of respect for the 5 wins that we've had, but people will turn around and go, oh, look, as soon as you play one of the big boys, look what happens and all that. And it does look a little bit like that. 3-1 is not a fair scoreline. You know what I mean? If they beat us 2-1 and whatever, but they've beaten us. So you just got to, but for me now, forget about this. You know, we're going to take a little bit of stick off Man U and whatever, like, you know, dust ourselves down. We're not in a bad position. We're still top of the league. And I think if we carry on playing as we did today, defend a bit better, I think we'll be all right.
On to the next one. Thank you, Lee.
No worries.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.